What's up, Smash crew? We're gonna be going over some awesome mobility again today. You guys messaged me about, I know I'm showing you the top of my shiny head. You like that? That's a fresh dew right there. That's some good shine. You recognize this guy over here. Remember him? Yeah. You recognize the movie he's doing too. He just told me he watches some videos. There's only like 597 online by some bald guy that looks a lot like me. And you wanna know the ultimate, just so I get everything covered here. Just so I get everything covered, we've got a coach here, making sure I do my shit right. We've got the Devil's Tricycle right here, where he's allegedly warming up, but actually doing a workout because this thing's miserable. If you've ever gotten on it, it's the only thing that punishes you when you go slower. There's no hiding, right? There's no hiding on that thing, right? See, it's true. You get on an air dyne, and at least a rower you can freewheel a little and you can hide, but it sucks balls when you get on an air dyne. So the problem is the quads, 3 of the 4 come off the femur, encapsulate the patella, cross the knee joint, and attach on that tibial tuberosity. 1 of the 4 crosses the hip joint, attaches on that AIIS, that anterior inferior iliac spine. Say that 3 times real fast. And crosses the knee joint, so it works as a hip flexor as well as a knee extender. And so it's an extensor of the knee, hip flexor, and then we've got the TFL, which tacks down on that IT band. And I realize I'm pointing at all this stuff and you guys have no idea what I'm looking at. So how about I go like this instead? We've got that TFL, comes down off of here, attaches on that IT band, fans out across the knee, and what happens is it starts to get super short and tight, kind of crispy, and drags that knee in like this, loads up that MCL, and beats the snot out of that meniscus, and pretty much dumps that MCL into a meat grinder. And the problem is, as a matter of fact, one of the games athletes out there, he's also a coach, Kyle Zazea, super stud athlete, has some issues with his TFL. I'm gonna show you the stretch I gave him. He said it's become his favorite stretch in a miserable kind of way. But it's gonna unload that TFL, so it unloads the knee, so the hip and the knee both work, because remember what I said, no such thing as knee problems, only hip and ankle mobility problems. And then that rectus femoris, that piece of beef jerky that runs down here, we're gonna peel that apart and unload it with this bar right here. And then that iliacus that comes off of the iliac crest, goes to the femur as well, turns into a piece of rebar, so you get this muted pelvis. So when you go to do an overhead, it doesn't matter, you go to do a clean and jerk, you go to do a thruster, you go to get overhead, you wind up keeping your butt out like this and keeping your pelvis really muted, locking out your knees in this position instead of this position. And the problem is you dump all your power and you beat the crap out of your spine. So check this out. This is super funky. I'm gonna swipe a J hook. No, you're fine. See, it's like I just push my way around here. I'm such a dick. Good. So you can see I got a box. I'm super tucked off in the corner here. So we got a box, and I've got a bar here. Use a 35-pound Oli bar instead of a 45. It's thinner, so it'll carve into that piece of beef on your leg a little more. So it hurts more, but it's more effective. So you're gonna grab the bar. Normally I'd tuck an ab mat underneath me, but it's over there. It's just too far. I do CrossFit, so apparently I'm lazy. So you're gonna push down on the side that you wanna hit first. Get your hand under the other side. So just tuck this underneath so it's not beating up this muscle. Push down on here and you're just gonna kick like you're Van Damme, like you're on Broadway. Just start kicking away. And all you're doing is you're tacking it down and taking it through full ranges of motion. Now what I want you to not do is this. This does nothing. Okay, I want that full range of motion. Here's where it gets a little grisly. Roll it down, do it again. Roll it down, do it again. All the way down until you get to about 2 inches above that knee. When you get to about 2 inches above that knee, stop, because you're going to wind up hitting that suprapatellar pouch and it's going to hurt like crazy. So what's going to happen is we're going to peel away that rectus femoris, unload that knee, unload that hip. That's number 1. Number 2, there was a kettlebell kicking around here. I'm going to swipe it. I'm just taking everybody's stuff. So inguinal crease right here. So this is kind of abysmal, but it works. So you want to take the kettlebell, use a 35, use a 53, a 70 would be even better because it's not going to wobble around. You want to get this in the inguinal crease, and you're just going to wag your leg like a dog. So you're going to get all the way over, so you can see how I have it tucked in like that. This is like a piece of old nasty crispy bacon. I don't even want to do this right now. Yvonne's watching me do this, and I'm about ready to throw up a size 15 work boot. So all you're going to do is I got my leg up like this, kettlebell's tucked in right here in the inguinal crease. I'm gonna keep my arm out of the way so you can see what the hell I'm doing. And I'm just gonna go, back and forth like this. For how long? 2 minutes. Remember what I said? Hashtag 2 minutes. I'm not gonna make you watch me do this for 2 minutes because that's just miserable. That's number 2. Number 3. Yeah, see, I get to show you the ceiling of Diablo. So number 3, we're gonna come in like this. I have a band around here. There we go. We grab a band. Now, I'm gonna do this just so you can kind of see what I'm still doing. I'm gonna take a band, I'm gonna loop it around the rig. If you notice, using a super heavy band, this is a stretch, a mobility for the TFL. Remember what I said, TFL right in here. When you do this one, I can't stress enough, go easy on this one, okay? So what you're gonna do is, you're gonna get your leg inside here, regular old figure 4, and you're gonna load it up. So you can see I got the band. Let's see if we can go all the way over. I hear the sounds of that horrendous airdyne, by the way, beeping away. So you're just gonna get like this. You can see what the band is doing, dragging the knee this way. I'm kind of posted out on that figure 4. How long do I hang out like this? This, by the way, is a GHD machine. Everything doubles as equipment in here, that's a pillow. So I'm just gonna hang out like this for 2 minutes. This is pretty abysmal. It's gonna just unglue all this. So band is dragging me into the rig. I'm gonna hold my leg up here in that figure 4 position, hang out for 2 minutes, unglue the hip. Hey, that's how you get the hip working. That's how you get the knee working. That's how you become awesome at everything. I don't know, probably win the CrossFit Games just by doing that. Hey, I'm Trev, SmashweRx. I'll check you guys tomorrow. Have an awesome day.